want to have the conversation. So, but yeah, like when you go home that night and you didn't drink the beer and you didn't take the dessert at the dinner party, it's like and that kind of is it grows, that power. It's like throughout the cleanse, by the end, it's just like, yeah, it's so cool. And then on the other side too, if you do decide, even consciously, like, okay, my birthday falls on the cleanse, I'm gonna have a glass of wine on that day. That's cool. Like, and if you just slip up and you're somewhere and you eat something, just don't beat yourself up about it. Please don't. Oh my gosh, this is like a huge deal, like one slip up or whatever, or more. Just know that you can jump back in the next day and it's totally fine, and we're all gonna still love you and accept you. I promise. Let me see here. So yeah, the caffeine thing though. Is anybody on caffeine? I know, right? Duh. So anyway, just really, if you want to do this, start like now. Like the sooner you start, and even with the sugars and everything, like don't wait until that first day to like just wipe it out. Start even like, a week or a few days in with like taking out the sugars a little bit, slowing down on the desserts, on the processed stuff, eating a few more salads. So that first day and that first few days, you're not as sluggish and angry and, you don't have anxiety, which, may never happen. But the more you prepare and cleanse your body out before we start, the easier it'll be from the beginning. But the caffeine is a serious deal. Even if you're just drinking 1 cup a day, it can be, it just, you can get really sick, and you want to have a good experience. So, like, if you're drinking 2 cups a day, then, a couple weeks before drop to 1 or whatever, then to a half a cup to a quarter cup, like really, ease it off. And then this is really important, is the appointment with your doctor, or go to the Y or the CVS Minute Clinic and get your numbers. If you've had them recently and you haven't changed the way you're eating, then don't worry about it. We want to do that, and we want to do that again when we're done with the program. Like set the appointment, or like the Minute Clinic is like instant results. The Ys I think are like $25. It's so important to see that in black and white, and it's just so powerful. Like, oh my gosh. And you can show it to your doctor and be like, look what you can do, because they don't really even know. Like I was kind of undercover calling a couple of the Ys, and I was like, oh, when's your cholesterol screening? I was like, was there anything I can do to lower my cholesterol? It's 2 weeks away. And they're like, no, you might want to try to eat more salmon and maybe exercise, but I don't think you're going to be able to lower it in 2 weeks. I was like, okay. So just know, like everybody doesn't know this stuff. So that's why I'm here, because I'm going to tell the whole world. So you got to do that. And then number 5 that I put on mine, you don't have it, but just clean out your fridge. This is really important to do too. Like, don't let that goat cheese sit in there for the whole 21 days and you look at it every time you open the fridge to get your salad. Like, get rid of that temptation, the tempting stuff. Go through your cupboards, like, and make an afternoon out of it and be proud of it. Like, this is, a choice you're making for your body, for your life. Like, it's awesome. It's an awesome commitment. So take, a few days before and just get rid of that junk so it's not sitting right there in front of you every day. If you do want to do this program and you have some friends and family or at home or a roommate that's not going to do it, I would honestly sit down and just have a conversation with them and ask them, like, please, this is what I'm going to do. I really would appreciate your support, because, it just can be interesting when you're both not doing it. And the homework that you're going to get from me is to watch that documentary before we start, and I'm going to send that out to you probably Monday or Tuesday. Oh, reminds me, I had to get your email. Do you mind putting your email on there and passing it? The next page is what to expect. And I realized I couldn't possibly put all the stuff you're going to, like, what to expect. Like, there's so much. It's like, okay, the withdrawal. Okay, you might have some withdrawal at the beginning. And some people don't. But, the more caffeine and sugars and things that you're putting into your body now, like I said before, it's like rehab. So you're in detox, okay? Your body's pissed. It wants its caffeine and all of its regular drugs and everything you're giving it. So not that you're not doing a good thing by putting in the yummy whole foods, but it's just your body's not used to it. And so there's going to be a little time of transition and, getting used to. And you might, be extra gassy and be, Like I tell people every time, like if you're sharing a cubicle with somebody, like get them to do this program. Because you're going to be like farting in there all the time. But like if you're having a problem, like too much gas, I can give you some tips on how to, if you even want to stop farting. I don't know. I like it. But sleeping is awesome. And a lot of people don't sleep well. It's so weird to me. Like, okay, it's not that hard. You just take out the artificial stuff and your body naturally, like when your head hits the pillow, it's just like almost annoyingly, like I don't like the books. I want to read my books, and I'm all just like, but yeah. Then when you wake up, you're more alert and fresh, and you're not like having this like to the coffee pot. You're gonna find that
Coffee. Not coffee pot.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, you'll see some changes like that, and that can even start to happen in even the first couple days, 3 days into it, you'll start feeling better. And then I listed some other things that can happen, as well. There's so many amazing benefits to doing this, like, so many. And the truth is coming. I mean, it's emerging. It's out there now. I mean, you can watch Dr. Oz, and then there's like a documentary coming out. I mean, Forks Over Knives. Has anyone seen Forks Over Knives? Amazing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I recommend getting the China Study. That's the book that the movie was based on. The last page on this is the itinerary. And that's listed on the website now. So yeah, this is the program. There might be a couple extra things thrown in here and there. Because I invite you to really embrace the community. Maybe say you're going to, there's plenty of cleanse-friendly restaurants like Luna's or something. Has anyone tried Luna's yet? Amazing. You'll get a discount coupon for that. Fern is so good. Maybe you're going out to Luna's for lunch and you just put it on the cleanse page. Maybe someone else wants to join you or something, really embrace the community, and it's really makes it easier and more fun.
Doing this is a great excuse to do some of the other things. Like I don't know if Patty and I have ever gone to a Qigong class or the Breathworks class, but we had, we're on this cleanse thing, so that was a good excuse to do all these wild things. So we ended up loving it so much.
Where is Fern?
Fern's on Central. Here
It's in Woodwood?
Yeah, Pleasant.
Is it new?
It's about 6 months or maybe less.
It's across the street from Bistro.
Yeah, across the street.
Is it vegan or gluten free or is it?
It's vegetarian and everything can be made vegan.
Okay. I'm passing out my little postcards too because I know that you're totally inspired and you're going to tell all the people that you know and love about this program. It doesn't start till the 16th, and I'm recording it. Hi. So everybody that missed tonight, I'm leaving to the everyone that missed tonight can just watch it. There's already 6 people signed up, so there's going to be a huge group. This time it's going to be the biggest one yet. So I'm so excited. I think I can fit like 35 or 40 people in. So I forgot to say, when we do the grocery store and all, these events are for cleanse participants only. So please don't bring your grandmother or your child to the grocery store. I love them, but I don't want them there. But yeah, so don't bring anybody unless I tell you to. Any guests to anything. It's it's cleanse participants only for the potlucks and the events. And I feel like, does anyone have any questions? Oh, this is some of the food I wanted to kind of show you that you can still eat on this. You can still have like your spaghetti dinner. You're just going to have like the gluten-free noodles, and you're going to maybe not put so much oil in the pan when you saute your veggies. You can use water, you can use vegetable broth. Just try to focus on being healthy and eating lots of salads, lots of whole foods. I don't like to cook a lot, so I end up eating a lot of like baked potatoes and sweet potatoes and rice and veggies and fruit. The whole thing with the carbs and the starches too, like you need to know that complex carbs are fine. It's the refined ones that are bad. Like